Reese, I don't know if you have any, but it would be quite a cool question to see the comparison between the two. How much has it cost you in total for this prep?
Yeah, I got asked
men
this.
and women. Well, it doesn't say men and women there, but this involves
They
all
and
of
them.
us. Yeah.
They,
there, and then.
Yeah, I don't know the exact figures, but a fair amount. It's objectively, it depends really, because, for example, enhanced bodybuilding, if you do it the correct way, it is expensive, but you can do it in a cheaper way, but it's probably not going to be too good for your health relative to what you actually
Or if you're a
doing.
first-time bodybuilder, you're probably not going to be...
Yeah, full-blown. Like, you could probably just get away with, test Nanavar and you'd be sound.
Yeah.
Where if you're multiple cycles and years deep, it's probably going to be more expensive. So from a ped standpoint, pretty expensive for like what it was for me. Not stupidly expensive, but enough to the point where I was like, okay, this actually costed me an alright amount of money if I was to add it up. But then at the same time, from a female, like I was saying, like
we've
bikini,
got
makeup,
bikinis, heels, makeup.
Yeah.
And then for men, it's trunks and a haircut if they want to get a haircut. But for women, it's getting your hair done, getting your nails done, getting your makeup done, getting your tan done, buying the bikini that can cost up to 400 quid. It's the heels. It's if you were to compare jewellery, yeah. If you were to compare it to an enhanced bodybuilder, it's probably racking up the same amount of money.
Yeah.
What would you say? So for both of you, let's imagine you were like peak off season versus prep. How much more per week or per month do you think you're spending?
Oh, I'd say more in a prep purely based.
Yeah, but how much more? That's what I'm saying.
Like probably about 40% more, purely based off the fact vegetables are expensive.
Yeah, that's true.
Vegetables are very expensive. You try and
I bought
find
at Pure Gym, cardio, Jesus.
You try and find things to do, so you spend more. You try and new things. Like you only get the expensive stuff because they taste nice. In an off season, I could get the shittest ketchup that's low fat, low salt, not give a fuck. But in a prep, if it's not Heinz, I don't want it. So I feel like even though I spend more on certain foods, I bulk buy more because I can. But with prep, you have to buy green beans every day.
Yes, people, hopefully everyone's enjoying. If you are, please head over to Spotify and give us a 5-star review and make sure you follow along for more podcasts.
How much do you think? Both of you.
Spend a month?
An actual amount. How much more per month or per week do you think you'd spend?
On shopping or just in
on
general?
everything. So like for me, for example, the whole food thing, yeah, you're probably right. Like I probably spend it.
Like 30 quid more.
I probably don't at the minute, to be honest, because my food was high in the off season, so I was eating a lot. So I'd probably say food wise and stuff is actually the same. So for me, it'd be looking at getting trunks, and then for now at the minute, that is literally it. I've bought my trunks, and otherwise registration for shows that I've done. So like for me, realistically, let's say across the prep compared to an off season, I might already. This is only already. I might have spent an extra few hundred quid.
So with my international...
But if you think about the whole thing, like by the time I'm done, it'd probably be, compared to an off season of what I wouldn't have done with the prep, I'd have probably spent a good couple of grand, maybe more, if you're looking at food, even like posing practice, a coach, etc. Like,
I think with the international show, I was in prep for 6 months, and I'd probably say I spent probably 500 quid more each month.
So like an extra 3 grand.
Maybe even
I think
more
that's
than
normal.
That.
Yeah, I'd say mine's
because photos, like videos that they get you to spend out. Registration for the Amateur Olympia for one category was £300.
So I think if you do it on the cheap, you could probably say for a prep, let's say you do one show, and let's say you do it on the cheap, stuff like that. I'd say you could probably do it for
an extra 50, maybe 60 quid.
That's a bit more than
if
that.
you're already paying
registration
for a coach
and everything.
No, but you think 125 for rent a bikini. You can buy your earrings from literally New Look that cost you a £5. You like if you do it purely on a budget.
Yeah, I think
I'd say maybe like just under 100 quid per month if you're doing a 6-month prep. I feel like that's very manageable.
Yeah.
But it's very like you have to be cheaping out seriously.
If you want to do it really cheap, you could probably do a whole prep on maybe 500 quid more than you'd spend on an off season.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Not
I'd say like
total.
a grand total, £1,250 you could do a prep on. You still need a lot of money. You still need disposable income.
But again, if you're thinking about it in comparison to what you'd be doing if you weren't prepping, it's probably not going to be.
If
you're eating pretty well in an off season, if you've already got a coach, if you
Have
already
enough planned meals.
look after yourself, like it's probably not a huge amount. Yeah, exactly. If you're going out once a week that you don't then do,
Yeah.
let's say for off-planned meals or nights out or whatever, like it can at
Yeah.
times
All the
cancel
pints.
itself out.
All the
Yeah.
pints.
I'd say
Just cut
100
out
quid
the-
Anyway,
if you're cheap in
non-alcoholic
it.
still expensive.
Yeah. Over here, once you're in, you're in. We really appreciate the support. So we appreciate the story tags. Please keep them coming because it means ever so much when it comes to social media and engagement. Thank you.